When we're talking about cash to close on the day of settlement, there's a couple things that I always pay close attention to. One thing is everybody always wants to know, what is my exact number for closing? And from a mortgage perspective, as far as what are our fees, what are the escrows, things like that, we can be very precise about what those numbers are. But in the days leading up to closing, the title company and our closing department collaborate with each other, and they go back and forth until they balance the CD. Once they each have a version of that closing disclosure or CD that matches up with each other, they say, okay, that's a final balanced CD. And a lot of times that doesn't happen until, moments leading up until closing. And that's okay. When we're talking about changes to the tune of hundreds, not thousands. But I think it's important to just sort of accept that that's the nature of coming into a real estate settlement. And so what I always say is, if we're gonna have a barbecue and we're going to the Acme to get all the stuff for the barbecue, we don't try and nail down exact change to go to the market. We just bring a $100 bill and the cashier makes change and gives us a check back, gives us money back at the cash register. Same thing in a real estate settlement. The title agent will cut you a check back. So if we think you're going to need $20,500, you maybe bring a check for $21,000 or send a wire for $21,000. And then right at the settlement table, the title agent cuts you a check back for that $500 overage or $1,500 overage, whatever the overage is, they're going to cut you a check back right on the spot. And that's very common. That's the majority of settlements that I see. That's how that's handled. So something to think about as you're coming in for your landing. That's probably what you're going to see as far as cash to close and how you get your funds for closing. Thanks so much.